We're off and running into 2024, and so far the stock market has gotten off to a sluggish start. However, all of that has changed as of yesterday, Thursday, January 18th, as we got some great news from the market, which lifted stocks, more specifically technology stocks, even higher. And as of Friday morning in the pre-market, we are approaching a new record high we had not seen since 2022. So this week, Bank of America upgraded Apple stock to a buy, which led to that stock having one of its largest single-day gains of record. We also got a report from Taiwan Semiconductor, which is the world's largest chip maker, that there's still a steady demand for their chips. So that news, along with the Apple stock news, lifted the NASDAQ up almost 1.3%. It also pulled the S&P 500 up as well. So also in market news this week, we saw the 10-year interest rate continue to increase, which has been a trend that we've seen so far this year, which has led many economists and many investors to believe that the Federal Reserve may take their time with when they decide to have that first interest rate cut. Many people predicted that could have happened as early as March. That may not happen until May or June of this year. Also, a report came out from the Wall Street Journal that as of the end of Q3 of 2023, we saw a record $8.8 trillion sitting in cash equivalents, such as T-bills, money markets, CDs. And this is a bullish sign for investors. They believe as interest rates start to decrease, that more of that money will get put back into the stock market, leading to potentially higher returns for this year. Also, we will have some more earnings reports that come out. So a lot of the financial companies reported earnings. Last Friday, we saw JP Morgan report, and they had a net profit of just under $50 billion. So obviously, that's one of the world's largest banks, and it continues to just get bigger and bigger with the government forced acquisition of First Republic Bank that we saw last year led to a sharp increase in their deposits. So something to keep an eye on as we head into earnings seasons as well. As many of you probably know, the Magnificent Seven stocks led to a third of the returns for the S&P 500 last year. So any type of weakness within those companies could lead to, could scare the market and lead to a little bit of a downturn. One of the best performing stocks so far this year has been Microsoft. A lot of that revolves around their artificial intelligence news, as Microsoft hit a 52-week high earlier on this year. So needless to say, technology stocks are still performing strong. If you were listening along to some of the earlier indicators or places where you could potentially allocate money towards, small cap stocks, energy sector still seems like a good investment, a little bit undervalued at this time. Leave a comment below. Would love to hear back from you on what you think and what you're seeing in the investment world so far for 2024.